crew? Today is Father's Day. It's nice outside. It hasn't got too hot yet, even though it's supposed to be some type of advisory. But we're gonna play it hour by hour and see how it goes. Me and Currency Queen, we're gonna ride out for Father's Day, and wherever the road takes us, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the best of this day. Try to have some fun. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers again. Currency Queen is getting in the vehicle. What's up, Currency?
These nuts.
Oh, she got me. She said these nuts. My own wife got me, y'all. Oh, payback. We're about to get into this day, y'all. It's nice out.
I'm gonna do it like it's 1999. Okay, y'all. I played GTA last night, and I had a car.
Wouldn't even let me play.
I had a car similar to this car. Look at that. Can y'all see it?
It's got a glare in it, but they can probably see it.
I'm gonna save this car because
Wouldn't even let me play GTA.
I mean, you could have played, but I was in the middle of a mission. Bam. Look at that. There's a glare. Ooh. Look at that. But anywho, we're on the road.
Yeah, I think we finna take a trip to California. See if we can make California in 2 hours.
2.5.
2.5 hours. Yeah. We already put jet fuel in the truck, so. And we got a button that we can hit to pop the wings out on this motherfucker. But yep. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna help do some driving. Today, y'all. So y'all let me know in the comments, man, what everybody doing for Father's Day, or even for some of the mothers that's doing it. You know, and taking care of business, taking up the mother role and the father role. What everybody getting into?
Putting your seatbelt on. That's what I'm trying to get into.
All right, fellas, y'all let me know now, cause some mothers get Mother's Day and Father's Day. they get gifts 2 times.
Well, if they trying to
They get gifts 2 times, y'all.
you just gotta be. You have to think about the role of a mother and.
Father's Day, we don't even get no commercials. We don't even get commercials, y'all. Well, Father's Day, we don't get no commercials. And
Yeah, you do. Y'all get commercials.
we get socks and drawers. Socks and drawers, and a couple of T-shirts from you be lucky if you get them motherfuckers from Rouse.
Baby.
Or Walmart or somewhere.
Really?
I'm finna turn it up. For now, if y'all giving us fathers socks and drawers for Father's Day, They could at least be from Macy's or Dillard's or somewhere. Let them at least be some polo drawers, some polo socks, or something like that. Now, don't go to Burlington and get no drawers.
I don't have a problem with any of those stores.
Don't go get no drawers from Burlington or no socks from Burlington.
The thing is, guys,
Because if you go to Burlington's, you get a 20-pack of drawers for your boyfriend or your husband or whatever, and they're $1. Something like right.
damn.
Somebody didn't want them up.
Damn.
But nah, man, but nah, happy Father's Day to everybody. I'm just kidding around on here. Just trying to have a little fun today. You know, I gotta put on the turn up list, aka the bucket list, but we're gonna say the turn up list. I want to get me and my wife. We tried to do it before, but I don't think I was ready for it. But I'm ready for it now. I'm ready to experience everything now. Drive the exotic cars on the racetrack. The exotic cars on the racetrack. You know, you get to pick and choose from like the Lamborghini or the Ferraris or the Porsches that you get to drive. Of course, I don't know if they let you drive them by yourself. I think they have an instructor in the car with you, but yeah, something like that. That'd be cool to do. We're gonna start knocking some stuff off this turn up list. And we're gonna enjoy life. We're gonna enjoy life. Ooh.
Hey.
Whoever came up with a roundabout? Who came up with a roundabout? Some of these roundabouts, man, that you gotta do, can cause you to get into an accident if you ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
What genius came up with a roundabout?
I think it was
Hit me in the comments.
other countries. Look at these.
Ooh, them bad boys, nice.
Yeah, we riding by. We won't show you right now, but we riding by
Some $1 million homes over here.
yeah. When I say y'all,
Starting in the millions.
yeah, I think those start in millions.
If not starting in the millions, at least 900,000 and up.
7.
So, you know, we like to ride by neighborhoods or subdivisions like this and stuff to kind of visualize us being in this position one day. So we kind of try to, you know, manifest things into existence. So, yeah.
Let's talk about y'all's turn up dude over here. And him editing his turn up videos.
Yeah. I'm gonna have this post and another post that I gotta finish editing, and I'm gonna upload them. So y'all will probably get one later on tonight, and probably one tomorrow.
You know what else I would like to see happen, because it has nothing to do with this guy, because he's amazing.
I appreciate it.
I like to keep him on his toes, though, just because
Appreciate it.
he keep me in mind. But what do y'all think about turn up car combos? Because my brain, when I'm riding in the car, it's going 1,000,000 miles a minute. I'm always thinking of the next best thing. So what about car combos, y'all? Drop a comment.
Yeah, leave something in the comment, man. Y'all watching, leave something in the comment. Who all ride and have conversations with they spouse, while they're just out and about together. Or throw in the comments, what y'all want to hear us talk about sometime when we out rolling, or when we just at the house chilling, or sitting on the patio, sitting on the porch, or whatever. Let us know.
And rest in peace to Big Pokey.
Yeah.
I know he passed away. We're from Houston.
Houston took a major loss. But God knows best, and we're just praying for his family. Prayers going up for Big Pokey family and friends, and all his loved ones, and the SUC crew. Y'all, we're praying for y'all, man. So, God bless y'all. May God give all y'all strength to get through this loss. And so much respect goes out to everybody.
Until next time, peace.
We back, man. We're gonna spark up a little conversation here while we're on the road to heading to our destination. So the topic is going to be about marriage and what or how does a woman or a man know when that person has met someone that's marriage material, or they can see themselves being with that person and wanting to marry that person and whatnot. So that's pretty much going to be the discussion on marriage, because these days marriage is a little different if you haven't been married for a long time. Because nowadays, you're seeing people getting married for a year, 2 years, and then calling it quits. It's rare to see someone or a couple make 5 years in their marriage nowadays. Just because of I think a lot of it is because of social media and what people are seeing on social media nowadays. And but that's just my opinion. So Currency, what you think?
To get this conversation started off, so the question is, I'm just making sure I'm talking about the right thing.
Yeah.
What makes a woman, sorry y'all, we're on the road, there's a detour, I guess there's a wreck ahead. What makes a woman know that she is, she has a man that is marriage material, right?
Yeah.
Marriage material, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I usually like to pick, the top 3 things in a man that lets you know that they're marriage material. I don't know. Let's kind of make it a little personal. When me and Jay met, I don't know if y'all know, we've been married for how long, Jay? We do this every time, y'all. Hold on. Let's see if he get it right this time.
17 years.
Okay, so Jay,
I say 17 years because we dated for a year, but I already knew she was my wife, so I count that dating year as being married.
But
so.
You can't.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So 17 years.
So we've been married for 17 years, according to Jay. It's 16 actual years, according to the county clerk. So when I met Jay, this is how it kind of went. Do you want me to tell our love story now or later?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we met, I don't know if y'all know, on a popular dating app at the time. It was a popular dating app that was geared towards our ethnicity. So if y'all can guess which app that is, I'll shout y'all out in the next video. What popular app 16 years ago was geared towards the black community? That's the app we met on. And it wasn't necessarily solely a dating app. It was just an app. and it had a feature that allowed you to meet up with people. So he and I met that way. We talked briefly, and I think we didn't even really exchange any words or anything on the app. He just shot me his phone number, and I was fresh out of a 10-year marriage, and I didn't really want to date. I was just seeing what was out there. I knew that I didn't want to get remarried, that's for sure, because that was going to be my disclaimer when I met anybody. So he shot me his number, and I shot him mine, and we ended up talking while I was at work one day, and I kind of remember that scene vividly, like it was yesterday. We talked briefly, we introduced ourselves and all of that, but the thing is, it was the holidays. I think it was the end of December, and he had family coming in, so we talked. We, told each other about ourselves. We talked for a good, 2 hours, 3 hours, and he was like, well, I would like to take you out on a date. I got family coming in for the holidays, and we'll make it happen. And I was like, okay, cool. So we hung up. And, I really didn't think too much of it because, we was just putting ourselves out there, and we had both been talking to other people. So he said he was going to call me back. I did not expect the call back, but a month later, he did call me back and asked if he could take me out to dinner. And he did. And it all started from there. But when we met for that dinner on the first date, there were some key things that I knew. For one, he was a gentleman, and you could tell that he was really respectful of women, held doors open, just the vibe that I got from him. You can get vibes from people or pull energy from people and know what's what most of the time. But as we dated and continued to go on, and I have 2 girls, biological kids, and I don't introduce them to anybody until I feel like they're a really big part of my life. So he was real respectful. That's a big plus for me. He was a gentleman. And then later on, as we were dating, I think, I was able to see that he was loyal. He really meant what he said about, wanting to date exclusively, and just, he made me feel like, I was his woman. So that's kind of what did it for me.
Doggone right. Mine. And after, as y'all youngsters say now, mine's. Every post y'all put on there, y'all put mines.
And then the longer we started dating, the more and more those things kind of stood out, and they didn't change. He was loyal. And being that, I knew I was a loyal person, but it had to be the right person for me to have that loyalty to, then that kind of sealed the deal with that. So for me, that's kind of what did it for me. And then even today, 16, 17 years later, however you want to phrase it, we still have that same energy for each other. We still act like we are newlyweds. We still date each other. He's my best friend. Hey, best friend.
That's right.
And I think it takes a lot in a relationship, because the longer you stay with somebody, the more trials and tribulations y'all gonna go through, not just in the relationship, but in life. Is that person suitable enough to stick through it with you? We both had our instances where we were down, and we both came through for each other. It's just what marriage is.
Oh yeah.
And I think most people, some of the other generations, or some of the other marriages and things that just don't work out. Maybe there were some flaws in the relationship, or, in the people, which we're imperfect individuals. You can't expect anyone to be perfect. But if y'all can be dedicated to each other and work through what y'all see as a marriage, and don't give yourselves any opportunity to say, hey, this is it, I'm out of there. Unless there's some key things in there, meaning abuse, you know, cheating, anything that will put your life in danger, I say. But for me, I mean, that's kind of what did it. We both are pretty easy to please people. We're not really materialistic. We just like to work together as a team to get our life goals met. And we put each other on the top of the priority list. So I think that's kind of what I saw. I know it was a long explanation, but I mean, it's just me. I like to talk, especially when it's a subject that I'm interested in. Can you tell me a little bit about maybe what you saw that would seal the deal for you and let you know that somebody is marriage material for you?
Well, we're gonna take a break. And we're gonna come right back and I'm gonna answer that question. All right, y'all, so we back. We had to take a brief commercial break, but yeah, so for me, you know you met that person coming from a male perspective, I don't know, you just get that certain vibe, that certain feeling, that you just know, and especially when you meet that person in person and the vibe is even stronger. Oh yeah, then you really know. You know, I kind of already knew that my wife was gonna be my wife, and you know, once we start vibing and start talking more, and you know, and hanging out at the beginning more and stuff like that, and doing all those things you do when you date, and man, you broke down on that bike over there. No, but all seriousness, I don't know, I just knew, man, you know, my wife was a real caring and loving person, so, of course, like she said, you know, every relationship got its ups and downs and things that they're gonna go through. You know, we had our little ups and downs, things we went through or whatever, but when you got that bond and you know your spouse's worth and you know the other person's worth, you know, you're able to work through those things and learn, and that's pretty much what we did, you know, and that's why so far, you know, we 17 years in this thing. She say 16, but I say 17, so we 17 years in this thing, and we're gonna keep on rocking till the wheels fall off, plain and simple, because now I always tell my wife, you know, I'm so glad that we met, you know, that the Lord put her in my life, you know, my daughters, you know, I'm blessed to have my daughters in my life. Yeah, man, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing to be in a good marriage that has a foundation. So, you know, just find somebody that you really connect with, and just you know, you get good vibes from, and that's a lot of the, you know, most of the, you know, the best advice I can give you. Of course, you always want to kind of sit back and also watch a person when you're dating them, just to see how they carry on, and you know, some of the things that they do, you know, and how they live, and you know, vice versa. You know, same thing for a woman. A woman should be able to kind of sit back and watch a man and kind of see how he move and what he do, and you know, and how he is, and you'll kind of you'll just know, and I'm a firm believer in, and my wife is a firm believer in, y'all, if you meet somebody and it starts out toxic, it's gonna be toxic. So those are things you have to look for too. A lot of times, if you find somebody in the club, you're probably gonna keep finding them in the club, unless they just have this life-changing, you know, ordeal and this, that, and the other. So when you know, looking for somebody, the best thing I can tell you, especially when you're looking, instead of allowing the Lord to bring them into your life, don't go looking for somebody in the club.
Now, we're not saying that everybody that's been in the club is not marriage worthy.
Yeah, we're not saying that, but I mean, you know, just just don't go looking for nobody in the club, y'all. Because 9 times out of 10, if you from the age 20, I'm gonna say 50, because it still got some old heads that's in the club doing their thing. So if you're still finding somebody in the club and they 50 years old, 40 years old, even I'm gonna say 30 years old too, you're probably gonna continue to find them in the club when you meet them, because that's just been a part of their lifestyle and what they like doing. So, but now if you like clubbing and the whole nine and all that kind of stuff and getting lit, drinking, you know, partying every weekend or 3 times a week or 4 times a week, then that's cool. Find somebody in the club. Find somebody that's gonna match your energy. So if you find somebody that match your energy and you're the type of person that like to be in the club, then that's a different story. But if you're not a person that likes to be in the club every week or every weekend, don't do it. You know, I can understand, you know, you going out maybe once or twice a month or something like that. But if you're going every weekend, you like being in the club a lot. So, you know, that's just my perspective on it. But yeah, marriage is a good thing. A lot of people frown on being married. But I love it, you know. I love being able to come home to my wife and my kids and enjoying each other, enjoying my family. You know, your family, your home life, you know, that's where your peace should be at. You know, because when you're out in the world and you're working, you know, it's stressful. You want to be able to come home to your peace. You know, your wife, your kids, you know, your home. Be able to come home, relax, and woosah. You know, and you know, and do things together. So, but that's my take on it. But yeah, me and my wife, we've been rocking for a long time. And yeah, we met on a certain app back in the day. We're gonna see if y'all can figure that out. Leave it in the comments. And whoever can guess it right, we might just do a giveaway or something.
I'm gonna shout them out in the comments.
Or shout y'all out in the comments or something, but we're gonna figure it out. It's either gonna be a shout out or it's gonna be a small giveaway. Nothing major, nothing big, because we're just getting the channel going. So, so yeah, so hit us in the comments and let us know what y'all think about the topic, what y'all think about what I said, what y'all think about what my wife said. And let's see if we can agree. And it's okay to disagree. You know, to each his own. Everybody got their own opinion. Everybody want to live different. Everybody want to be in a relationship different. But it's just how we do it. So, yeah. But gang, till next time, we're going to turn up. Enjoy life. We out.
Peace.
Y'all see that? Only at Buc-ee's where you see this many people pulling in. Everybody on vacation, summertime, kids is out. And it's packed. It's packed. Oh, that's a big old dog over there. I mean, this place is packed, y'all.
Is this the same size as that? like these? We even got a tour bus out here.
It's packed. People steady pulling in.
You know what you want? Okay.
Get one of these.
You didn't look down there?
Not too heavy. Remember them days? So much to choose.
It's kind of hard to choose, y'all. All the food.
Those wraps look good, but